yeah, wah, yeah, yeah, wah, yeah, butt, cheeks, yeah, wah, yeah, wah, yeah, yeah. Hey, little Meg, you can suck my salty ball.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to another taping here on the network for.
Take two. Take two. Go ahead and stop the camera, Gary. Take two.
No, I'm actually gonna keep that up there because that's good footage. Let's keep footage. I'm gonna keep that up there.
After you're done with this, play your Sesame Street games. What the fuck?
Anyways, greetings, one and all. Welcome to another taping here on the network. As for this, it's gonna be another top 10 list. There's gonna be two separate ones. Originally, I was gonna do a top 15, but instead, I'm gonna do a top 10 for one of them. But first, I want to get this one out of the way, get my anger, my rage out of the way first. Joining me is two assholes. The guy who said "what the fuck" and the other one's a dickhead.
Yeah, I think you call Alex a dickhead. You're an asshole. Yeah, come on. Yeah, what the fuck?
Anyway,
you stubborn dildo smuggler.
well, anyways, as for this top 10 list, everybody's have done these two bozos have done theirs. Jackson Fulcher's done his. Luke Newcomb's done his. Fulcher.
Fulcher.
Yes, he's done this. The Platinum Crew's done theirs. Now, folks, I'm going to do mine. Now, folks, I know I've not done no movie reviews on the channel as it is, but next year you'll be seeing a lot of shit as well. I've not seen a lot of movies this year like everybody else has, where clearly they've seen over 900 or 1,000, whatever movies that came out this year. And I'm going to say right now, gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably right, but I just like hearing you guys take. There was a shitload of movies that came out this year that was absolute pile of poop.
Like I said before, and I'm going to say this again, 2015 is hands down the worst year for motion picture cinema. I haven't given out this many zeros or seen as many bad movies, to the fact that yesterday, thanks to 8 Pills on 90's channel, I did a top 25 worst off, and I literally lost my damn mind.
Yeah, it was not all that good whatsoever. But anyways, folks, as for this, pretty much, like I said, I did not manage to see a lot of movies, but as for this, I did manage.
You didn't see like most of the AAA.
I did manage to see I managed to see a good portion of movies today, best and worst. But as for my worst list, portion. But anyways, as for this, I'm gonna go over my dishonorable mentions that I got on my.
Folks, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you didn't have this on this call, it wouldn't be nowhere near as gold.
No. But anyways, I only got two dishonorable mentions on my list before I get to my top 10. Alright, for dishonorable mentions, I got the movies of The Ridiculous Six and The Gallows.
Oh, The Gallows. That was on my top 25.
I forgot all about that movie until I thought of it not so long ago, so that's on my worst list. But anyways, let's start off with number 10, shall we? Okay, for my number 10 worst movie of the year, let's just say it is one of those genres that I absolutely hate with a passion. Everybody knows, these guys know, people in the forum knows, I hate stalker films. Now, I know The Gift and stalker films.
Well, The Gift, it was on my top 10 best. That is an incredible movie. However, I think I know where you're going with this. It's going to be one of the two.
Well, let's just say right now, two of the two is going to be back-to-back. But which one is it, though? Let's just say, there's a woman. She becomes in a relationship with a guy, and the guy's all good-looking until he starts stalking her and everything. My number 10, folks, is none other than The Perfect Guy.
I'm very happy out of that one. So do I.
Okay.
Perfect Guy has the most incompetent police since Identity Thief.
The police didn't do absolute shit throughout this whole movie.
Right there.
That's exactly what they were doing. They were just sitting there with their thumb up their asses, or better yet, they were just sitting there having their donut break. That's what they were doing, or their coffee break. Somewhat of one of those two. And pretty much while all this shit was going on, this poor girl's life was tormented. This somewhat of a perfect guy, oh, where the hell did Romy go? Somewhat of this perfect guy decided to stalk her life pretty bad, and the cops didn't do absolute shit about it. So pretty much what else is there to say about The Perfect Guy except this was a complete, shitty stalker film as it was. So pretty much to keep it short and simple with The Perfect Guy, that's my number 10. Now, for my number 9 that I'm going to talk about, it's another stalker film. I'm going to say right now, this next stalker film starred, let's just say one of the hottest Latinas ever in movie history, Jennifer Lopez. Nice ass, by the way, too. But anyways, as for this particular movie, let's say, cliche, guy next door, goes to high school and everything and starts stalking. Well, he falls in love with the teacher, has sex with her. Then pretty much from here on out, he starts ruining her life. Becomes good, quote-unquote, buddies with her son and everything until he starts making her life a living hell. I don't know how people enjoyed this movie. Some folks did. But I did not enjoy this movie whatsoever because it was just one of those movies that pissed me off to the point where I hate it. Why? Because like I said, I hate stalker films. My number 9 is The Boy Next Door.
Oh, God, that movie.
Like I said, when I saw this movie, it was just another cliche of a stalker film, like I already said. Boy moves next door, goes to high school, has sex with the teacher, makes boom, 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 pretty much becomes good buddies with the kid, quote-unquote, with her son, and pretty much makes her life a living hell as it is. Now, as for this movie, I did give it a 1 out of 5. Now, thing is, the only thing I enjoyed about this movie was Jennifer Lopez's ass. Yeah, out of anything I choose in this whole movie, I choose to give the movie a 1 out of 5 just because of her ass. Yeah, I'm that pathetic of giving a movie rating just because of someone's ass.
That's, sexist, but okay.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, you saw the movie, didn't you?
I did.
There you go, and her ass is good looking, isn't it?
It is.
And there you go. That's
But I
simple.
wouldn't give it a single point for that.
Okay, maybe a point out of 5 because the movie was bad. Is that better?
Sure.
Okay, why not anyways? But anyways, sums it up right there of The Boy Next Door as it is. Now let's move on to number 8, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Alright, my number 8. I was really disappointed when I saw this movie. Well, when I saw the trailer, I knew the movie was going to be bad. But when I saw the movie, I didn't know it was going to be that freaking bad. No, excuse me. Cross out the word bad. Put the word disastrous in there. Yeah, disastrous. A big-ass word for that. Johnny Depp, you play in a lot of good movies, man. But as for this one, oh, boy. I don't know what to say except this was definitely his worst performance he's ever given. That movie I am talking about, it was supposed to be a quote-unquote comedy, but clearly there was nothing funny about this movie except he played as a guy who looked like a complete rapist as he did, or a pedophile, or whatever the fuck he was. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my number 8 is Mordecai. I don't know what else to say except Johnny Depp, complete disgrace to the movie as it was. His character looked like a rapist as it was. It's supposed to be some sort of like comedy where clearly nothing was funny about the movie as it was maybe. So you know what? This movie was garbage. Nothing was funny. The acting was terrible. Scripting, cinematography, everything was complete, absolute, utter shit. Cinematography.
Oh, sorry, folks. I had to hurry. I had to haul ass and take a massive Gary, a.k.a. John Cena, a.k.a. Badunka-dunk juice.
Did you go poopy like a big boy?
Yes, I poopy like a very big boy.
That's good.
I deserve a fucking cookie.
You do, but anyways, I'm on my number 8. I already discussed my number 10 and number 9.
Oh, because I didn't miss that much. And number 9 was.
My number 9 was The Boy Next Door.
One of the most unintentionally hilarious movies of the year.
I hated it. I
laughed my ass because I was stupid. Was with Jennifer Lopez. God. I bet her ass cheese tastes like delicious pumpkin pie.
I was just discussing my number 8. I was just gonna wrap up my number 8. I was just talking about my number 8, which is Mordecai.
Fuck that shit! Mordecai, I'd rather die.
Yeah, the movie was shit, but luckily Johnny Depp managed to redeem himself in Black Mass, which is pretty good. Yes, I managed to see that movie. That was a damn good film.
It was a good movie, but his performance, man, how did the Golden Globes not recognize that?
I don't know either, but it was pretty
Fuck
bad.
you, Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
Now, folks, let's go to my number 7. Now, my number 7. Let's just say I'm not gonna try and reveal too much as it is. 2 words come to mind with this movie: Happy Madison.
Oh,
It's not that movie. Let's just say, Romy, you'll know what it is once I say it because it's your number 1 worst movie of the year.
It's both of our number 1, Alex and
Both
I.
of yours number 1. My number 7 is Poor Blood 2 Mall Cop. Okay, first off, Kevin James. He was so freaking hilarious in The Kings and Queens. One of my all-time favorite shows that he was in. He was a complete amazing actor. Until all of a sudden, Happy Madison decided to make him work with Adam Sandler, and look what happened. He decided to do shit movies like this one, The First Paul Blood, and a movie that I hate more than this one is I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Okay, here's the thing. He did a really good comedy with Will Smith called Hitch. Really funny.
Hitch.
It's a really good movie. And his stand-up comedy is funny as shit. His King of Queens, I didn't watch a good portion of that. You know, at least with that television show, I can understand why he got the good-looking chick, because he's a cool, down-to-earth, funny, likable character. In this movie, he's a fucking imbecile, degenerate, retard asshole.
And plus his position as a mall cop, if I saw a guy as a mall cop in my area, I would not take his job seriously whatsoever. He looks like a complete asshole right out of freaking little...
He goes to a convention for rent-a-cops.
Well, exactly. Pretty much riding on his little scooter or whatever that thing was.
Segway. Yeah, it's right when you did I Pronounce You Chuck and Larry by Dennis Douchebag, it went downhill from there.
Oh, it was bad. Hey, folks, you wouldn't see me get into a fight with a peacock.
It was a crane, buddy.
Or crane, peacock, it looked like a peacock to me.
Crane.
Well,
Now.
I didn't mean to say peacock as you do.
Or peacock, crane, whatever the freak it was a bird as it is.
I'm surprised it's that low on your list.
Oh, trust me. Maybe low, but there's worse movies I hated more than this.
I will say this before you go. I want to give out a big motherfucking fuck you to Roy Brewer, a.k.a. Roy Bukaki. Need I say more?
I agree with what he says. Alright.
Hey, good thinking, because that's what I just did. Like a big boy.
Yeah, like a big boy. Okay, time for my number 6. Okay, now this was based off of a book. For some reason, I'm not gonna say names, but someone I know loves this movie. I don't know why, but okay. Let me discuss one thing. If you break into a woman's house, she'll sleep with you. Bullshit. Okay, let me put it this way. You'll break into a woman's house. First off, she'll beat your ass, call the cops, you'll be sent to jail, meet Bubba, and pretty much so Bubba will pretty much make love to you in prison as it is.
Hey, no, here's the thing. The night before, she tells Trish Gray, nice knowing you, and she doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Then he breaks into her house with a glass of champagne, ties her up, and pretty much fucks her brains out.
I pretty much enjoyed every single minute of it. Now, folks, my number 6 worst movie of the year is 50 Shades of Grey Pigeons.
Grey Pigeons?
Well, Grey Pigeons. I mean, there's pigeons.
50 Shades of
Yeah,
Grey.
the pigeons were loose alright in this movie. Now, folks, when I saw this movie, I don't see how there's fucking enjoyment out of this movie. And let alone, I got a fucking migraine as it is, and I'm making it much worse talking about this shit. I don't understand what was the amusement of this movie. Reading the book was just worse as enough as it is. And this movie was...
Anastasia Steele is one of the biggest, dumbest ditzes on the planet. And her name is Anastasia Steele. Her name?
Sounds like
Remington Steele.
yeah, some poor name. Sounds like a poor name that is. But anyways, I also found out that there is going to be a freaking sequel to it. It's called 50 Shades of Black Eyes. That's what's gonna be.
No, 50 Shades of Black. That's the... Oh my god, fucking shit.
50 Shades of Two Black Eyes. That's what's I'm gonna call it.
No, wait. No, there's actually a spoof coming out starring one of the Wayans brothers. Fucking help me God.
No,
Called 50 Shades of Black. It
I'm not.
Yeah.
Of course it's retarded. It was retarded. It was retarded as 50 Shades of Grey, and it's gonna be retarded just as this movie. Okay, no more about this film. Except fuck this film. All right, my number 5. This was a movie where pretty much me, Romy, and Luke Nukem did a whole review on. There's been a lot of controversy after when we reviewed this movie. There was a lot of controversy between people who like this movie and hate this movie. And 3 of the people who hate this movie are me, Romy, and Luke Nukem. And this movie I'm talking about for my number 5 is The Visit.
The Visit.
Oh yes, The Visit.
The Visit from Hell. It's the worst horror film of the decade. Fuck you.
It's not even a... Okay, first off, all 3 of us went on Google Plus. We did a whole explanation from beginning to end about this movie, why it was bad. And it's one of the most viewed ones, which I'm quite surprised.
And you know what? Here's the thing. When people said they like it, they could not give explanations as to why it was good. We, on the other hand, went into detail as to why this movie was garbage. Richard Roper, I applaud you for saying this movie is crap as well, because he knew exactly what we were coming from as well, if you think about it.
Well, the movie was complete shit, and plus... Go ahead. Okay, like I said, the most annoying aspect in the whole movie was that freaking little white kid who thinks he's black, and pretty much he thought he was a little rapper.
Skittles.
Skittles. He is a fucking Skittles because he has little skills as it is. Okay, now...
Skittles, the fat fuck.
Out of anything in this whole movie that really disturbed me the most is where he went into the freaking room and picked up...
Yeah, there's a sequence where he was wondering why the grandpa was going out to this little wood.
Yeah, that's why I try not to say anything, because every time I think of that scene, it's fucking disturbing as shit.
Yeah, and what he sees in the corner, oh my god.
He sees poop!
He sees diapers, stacked diapers full of shit.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah,
he's like, John, like, you are fucking... And he's doing the last Airbender sequel. We're fucked.
We're fucked as it is anyway. But anyways, this little kid... was pretty much he was literally in a world of shit. Literally.
And those kids, dude, get out of the fucking house. And I love how they're watching their grandparents acting like this movie's retarded. I don't know how this has to.
I don't understand how people like this movie. I seriously don't.
It's the worst. It was on my top 10 as well. It's the worst horror film of the decade.
No, I don't want none right now. Go, shoot, get out of here, go. I'm busy. I'm recording. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shoot. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Gary, you mean little bastard.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
He's
Come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Go.
Now, remember the Game Grumps? What are you doing here? Get out of here.
So he decided. You want to know what he did? As soon as I kicked him out, he turned around and freaking farted and left.
Your pops is awesome. He's a man.
Such a man.
He literally turned around and farted, then closed the door.
Oh, man, you can learn a thing or two from him, Gary.
That's your fault, Gary.
Oh, man.
Speaking of shit.
I am not editing that out of the footage.
No, you should. That's gold. All right.
Okay, my number 4. Now, this was a movie that Mr. Alexander and Romy had a little fight about, and I'm going to let out my...
I wouldn't say fight. I would say this. This movie drove me to the peak of insanity where I became a total devilish asshole to John Matthews and Alex Putnam. Hey, see? Unlike some people that we know recently, I'm at least honest about it, and I don't make that mistake twice.
No. Alright, now, one thing I want to say about this movie is I'm going to let out my thoughts about it finally.
Yep. Good.
My number 4, Vacation. Okay, now, Alex, please don't get mad at me if I say anything, because I know... Well, I know you enjoyed this movie in a way. But here's the thing I'm going to say about this movie. I'm going to keep it short and simple.
It was so retarded.
It was an abomination to the original National Lampoon series. What else is there to say? It was a freaking abomination to the original National Lampoon series. A what?
It was an abortion.
An abortion, yeah, it was a freaking abortion. That's exactly what it was, an abortion as it was. But like I said, this particular movie, it was garbage. It was stupid. It was retarded. And most of all I can say about this movie was, like I said, it was an abomination to the original National Lampoon series. They made the Griswolds look like complete depressed old assholes. It was great seeing them again, but they pretty much made their original character look like complete idiots. That's exactly what they did. And plus, another thing is, the little kid in the movie, every time when there's a movie like this, the little kid, every time there's like a movie like this, every freaking time there's always has to be a little kid who's annoying as shit. And this is another one of those movies that the little kid was annoying as.
I gave the infamous nickname that many people have been using lately, and it's true. That little kid is Rosemary's Baby. That little motherfucker, dude. He tries to literally kill his brother multiple times, and he literally said this out loud. Since they're going to their uncle's place, you know, he asked him if he's allowed to shoot a gun, and the mother says no. And then he looks at his brother, and he says this out loud. Because, you know, they have horses and stuff down the direction. He's like, good, because if I had a gun, I would shoot you right off that fucking horse.
He was such a little devil. And he was,
how's that funny?
I don't understand how it's funny.
Bitch ass.
It's not only is retarded, but it's freaking satanistic and it's mean, and plus it's not even comedy. It's just freaking disturbing. That's exactly what it was.
Hell, I'm sorry. Put it in a paper bag over your brother's face and try to kill him. Yeah, fuck this movie. And I love how the movie tries to stand out on its own, saying, "Oh yeah, this movie will stand out." Oh, don't worry. You don't have to worry about the old vacation because this new vacation stand on its own. It steals the introduction, the theme song, the Griswolds, the station wagon, all of that. This is garbage.
Yeah, it's pretty much just stole everything. But anyways.
For the Griswolds, you piece of ass.
Where's my gun so I can blow my head off?
Anyways, for my number 3 and 2, I'm gonna say right now, my number 3 and 2 are both Eli Roth movies.
Oh god, here we go.
Thank you.
But as for what order though, before I talk about this one, I'm gonna get this one out of the way because this is one of those movies out of anything, Paul Blart, The Visit, and other movies I talked about previously. Why this one at number 3? Because I had much more hatred. My number 3 is The Green Inferno.
Basically, this is the movie that's supposed to be like a remake or like inspired by Cannibal Holocaust. Now,
Cannibal Holocaust.
This movie is so bad, so cheaply made, and so poorly executed. It should have been on cable television. However,
nothing happened. Nothing freaking happened in this movie till the end. The only funny aspect was where the girl had uncontrollable diarrhea. That was the only funny aspect in the movie, was where she had uncontrollable diarrhea.
There's a sequence where she's like, oh my god, and she has a haul ass to the side, and you know, and they're in this bamboo cage, and she takes this Dumb and Dumber massive diarrhea lava dump. I laughed, and then all the little, you know, the little like village kids are like this.
Yeah, pretty much making those stinky poopy faces and all that. But yeah, the movie itself, it was completely boring. The cinematography, the scripting, everything was bad in this whole movie. I mean, nothing was interesting. It was just a complete blood fest.
I got to talk about another kill in this movie because they're playing Crash and their propeller's still kind of spinning. And one of the guys in there, he saw an explosion from him and it scared him, so he turns around and he runs right into the propeller, hits him right in the head, and kills him.
Oh, it sounds like a typical cliche of a kill that I see in other gore fest movies. How lovely.
Eli Roth. First 45 minutes first half of the movie is boring as shit. Second half is just insulting to your fucking eyes.
It was terrible. Alright, time for the other one. This is the movie where a lot of people lost their shit. Romy, Justin walked out. Lauren gave her first 0. Faith gave it a 0. I lost my shit. Double 9 lost his shit. Folks, boom, boom, knock, knock.
Thank you.
Is my number 2.
I applaud you. I'm standing ovation. I applaud you because this movie is fucking garbage.
Okay, here's the thing about this movie. Now, me and Romy both lost his shit. He lost his shit in a painting game. I lost my shit in a video.
I almost walked out of the movie.
I couldn't really fully explain myself because I was so pissed about this movie. Now, folks, since I'm nice and calm as it is, I can explain. Now, this movie, I don't understand how this movie is a guilty pleasure. I don't understand that.
Rape, sprinkles. Seriously, rape and the motivation behind this, and how Eli Roth said that women will love his movie, and how
women will love his movie.
This film is just, seriously, it's also my number 2 worst film of the year.
This movie, oh, here's one thing I can say about this movie. This movie was an abomination. It was insulting, and all I can say right now is it was not only it was insulting, it was offending. Pretty much the exact same thing. The writing was absolutely
also, not only was it just
pathetic.
offensive from a movie making perspective, it was piss poor.
Complete
Garbage
piss
in terms
poor.
of writing, acting, presentation, everything. This
It
is
was
the
bad.
lowest of the low.
It was complete utter shit. Complete utter shit. Now, folks, before I get to my number one worst film of the year, I'd like to say I apologize for not being so fancy-wancy, all editing and the photo of the movie, the theatrical poster or whatever, or all that editing stuff, where I do it pretty much my own handwriting, prop type things, where I just write the numbers and all that. I can't afford any of that crap.
What you presented visually is what you presented personally. Because if you have no personality, but you have all the colors and background, green screens in the world, you ain't gonna do shit.
I don't have any of that, so
That's what I mean.
this is all I got is freaking records and pieces of paper. Now, speaking of paper, my number one worst movie of the year. Josh Gad, fuck you. Pixels.
Thank you.
Okay, now, folks, let me explain something about this movie, why I hate it so much. Not only because it was an insulting to gamers, as retro gamers like me and Romy and Alexander the Great, but an insult to all gamers all over. It was the stupid, cliche, non-funny, stupid bullcrap that Adam Sandler has done in almost all of his movies as is, along with pretty much when he was with Happy Madison. Also, using classic music. Hey, it was good hearing the music, yes. But here's the thing, in the beginning parts, a lot of the classic music did not fit throughout the whole movie. And speaking of something that really offended me a lot, you want to know how that birth of that phrase, Josh Gad, fuck you, came about? I'll tell you all right now. It's because of this movie. Josh Gad, that fat, retarded, stupid, Paul Blart Jr., moral cop looking stupid, fat nincompoop, decided to start insulting a song and a group that I freaking love with a passion. These guys know, and you people know, that I am a freaking Tears for Fears fanboy.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love Tears for Fears with a passion. And this fat asshole killed
Frankie says relax.
Frankie says relax indeed. Choose life.
Take on me.
Take on me. All that.
Songs from the Big Chair. Yeah.
Songs from the Big Chair. Keep on going. I'm gonna say right now, but he pretty much killed and insulted an 80s iconic song everybody wants to rule the world.
Yeah.
I was that fucking pissed of this movie. This door over here, this door that I always run in, every time you see me on Google Plus or whatever, that I run into the store, it wasn't like that before. It was broken, but it was way broken. Why? Because of pixels.
And here's the thing, folks. This movie pissed us so bad. I mean, halfway through the movie, I literally had to take a 20-25-minute break, and when the movie was over, Gary and I couldn't sleep that night. That's how bad it pissed me off.
I
You know,
could
the
not
thing is,
sleep
my
one day.
family accidentally went in to go see this because they got the mistaken of Pixar, except they actually went to see Pixels, and they said it was one of the stupidest fucking things they have ever seen in their life. And Ryan retard, fuck you.
I don't understand how a certain somebody would give this a 3 out of 4 to begin with.
Oh, jeez.
I don't understand that to begin with. This is a fucking...
Hold on, I'll tell you, Alex. Hold on. Shh.
This movie...
Oh, wait, is that who I think it is?
This movie was a fucking 0 out of 5 as it was in the beginning. I hated this movie with a passion. I will still always hate this movie, and this is definitely my worst movie of the year. Pixels, ladies and gentlemen, is my number one, and yep, worst movie of the year. Fuck you, Josh Gad. Fuck you.
Folks, if you want to watch a movie that not only honors I don't say parodying, but what it's like tributing and how it brings it to life, watch either the Lego Movie or Wreck-It Ralph. Don't watch
Watch a video game movie, watch Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It
Yeah,
Ralph,
pretty much
or,
like
the
you guys said.
Lego Movie for how it pays tribute to classic, retro shit.
So anyways,
Wreck-It Ralph especially.
folks, that's gonna have to do it for my top 10 worst movies of the year. I humbly appreciate these guys joining me as is. Don't go anywhere because in just a few moments, top 10 best movies of 2015. Don't go anywhere.